Hello YouTube, Jay here of Saranghea Oba. I know, it's been a long time since I have physically recorded a video. I know. Thank you guys for being patient, and I finally have a video that I've been meaning to give to you guys for quite a long time. And this is my Asian drama collection. Now I'm going to be separating this video into two parts. The first part will be standard romance, because I collect romance dramas. And then the second half will be BL. So I just kind of want to separate that because I have like two different collections going on here. But we're going to start with standard romance. And I'm going to start it off, in fact, with my first ever Asian drama, Playful Kiss. Playful Kiss is a Korean drama that is based on the Japanese manga called Itazurana Kiss, or Mischievous Kiss, Playful Kiss. It's been translated into many different names. This release I have right here is the Japanese release, and it is the Japanese budget release. So the Japanese release came in DVD sets, like, you know, normal sets, and then later on, I guess like after it had been sold for a while and I guess was selling less, they compiled the whole series into this set here, except for the YouTube edition. But the whole regular series into this set and charged 5,000 yen, which roughly, well, these days not so much anymore, but normally under normal circumstances it would translate to roughly around $50. I paid way less than that for this, and it really doesn't run for much anymore because it is an old set and it's just a compilation. This set is the complete series. All the episodes. The only subs in here are Japanese, and this is Region 2 DVD. So if you're looking for a collection that has this, like if you want Playful Kiss on DVD, I wouldn't recommend this set if you want it with subs. If you just want to own it, like I just physically wanted to own my first ever K-drama on DVD, it's a good set. However, if you're like collection purposes, I wouldn't recommend it, because this set here, how it comes in is, you know, discs in little cases. That's how the set comes. So if that's not what you're looking for, then maybe you want a different set. There are sets out there that have English subs. There are sets out there that are just like more fancy than this. It just is up to you. I just wanted to get my first ever K-drama on DVD. So that's this. If the camera angle is different, my phone fell, so I apologize if it falls again. If you see the camera angles kind of change, just bear with me. So I will do my second K-drama ever, Boys Over Flowers. This version I have here is the actually American release by Ya Entertainment. I did do a whole video on this, so if you want to see that, I'll leave a link below. I did do a video on this. I unboxed it. I don't know if I reviewed the discs on this or not though, because back then I don't think I did. This is volume 1 of 2. Volume 2 is really hard to find. I don't know why, but if I can ever get my hands on volume 2, I will, because I kind of want this set. It just looks really nice. Boys Over Flowers here is an adaptation of the Japanese manga Hanayori Dango. This has episodes 1 through 12 in English subs, and it has like a little photo book. It was a really nice release. I think this company just went out of business and didn't do very well, but this set is really, really nice. Okay, now we're going to go in random order. I just wanted to get the first two out of the way because those are my first ever dramas. Next I have here Fall in Love at First Kiss, which is the Blu-ray release. This is a Chinese release, and this is another adaptation of Mischievous Kiss, Itazurana Kiss. This is another adaptation. I really, really love this one. For Itazurana Kiss, this is probably my favorite adaptation. It did really, 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 really well. I really love this one. Well, no, actually, Kiss Me from Thailand is actually my favorite adaptation. But this is a really, really good version. I really love this. So I, of course, had to have it. By the way, this is a movie. Don't know if I mentioned that. It's not a drama, it's a movie. Next here, we have A Werewolf Boy. And this is a lovely movie. Painful, but very good. This stars my queen, Park Bo-young. So, of course, I had to get it. This is the American release by CJ E&M. It's a really, really good movie. I highly recommend it. If you haven't seen it, please do. You can't see it on streaming services, but when I saw it, I had to own the DVD release, and especially with the alternate ending. Next, we have Strong Woman Do Bong Soon, or Strong Woman Bong Soon, however you watched it. That's what I have here. It's another K-drama and another Park Bo-young thing. I love Park Bo-young. She's like one of my favorite K-drama actresses. And of course, we have the lovely Park Hyung-sik. Love him to death. But this is the entire series, volume 1 to 16 end. This is most likely a bootleg, I'm pretty sure. Malaysian releases are kind of interesting. They don't really follow American copyright laws. Actually, they have their own, duh. So their releases are definitely not legal by our standards, but by theirs they are, so I don't know how to classify this. Either way, I believe I did a video on this. If I did, I'll leave a link below. Before I show you guys this next set, I need to provide some context. Well, actually, let me just show you. So, Meteor Garden 2018. I have part 1, Part 2, and Part 3. So, these are not official, obviously. Back when I wanted, but like right back after I finished watching Meteor Garden 2018, pretty much the Malaysian bootlegs existed, but then they just mysteriously disappeared off the face of the internet. I don't know what happened, but they were gone, completely gone. So what I ended up doing was ordering a set off of sell.com, which that website doesn't even exist anymore. And I bought the entire series, and it has English subs. It is like a fan burn translation, and they came just disc only. And what I did was I created my own cases, so they could sit on my shelf. So, you know, the backs kind of give away that it's not an official release at all. But this was just my own creation because I just wanted to own it. So that's what I did. Now the Malaysian bootlegs just came back, and they're like a dime a dozen. You totally can easily find them now. But at the time, you couldn't, so I had to resort to that. And lastly, in the standard drama category, we have Meteor Garden 2. And this is the OG Meteor Garden, Taiwanese Meteor Garden. Because the other Meteor Garden I just showed was China. But this is the Taiwanese one. This is the VCD release. I did do a video on this release as well. So if you want to check that video out, the link will be down below. I don't like Meteor Garden Season 2. I don't. I love Season 1. Season 2 was hot trash. If you remember my review on it, it's not good, at least in my eyes. But it's nice to own this, and I would love to have Season 1 as well, because Season 1 was better to me. Alright, standard dramas are out of the way, so now here's the meat and potatoes, my favorite category, BL. BL sucked me in, and, you know, I haven't been able to leave the fandom since. I love BL. It's very close to my heart. Obviously, it feels more realistic to me compared to other dramas for, you know, my own sexual preference. So I love the fact that we have things like this. So, first off, this is just not a DVD or anything, but if you guys remember, I still have these Chris Sing toe stickers. I still own them. They're still sealed. But that's going to lead us into our next item here. Actually, no, I'm going to go with items that are not DVDs first. So I'm going to go to the Addicted soundtrack. I did a video on this too. Link will be down below when I bought this. And I still have it. I still love it. It's still amazing. Yes, it is. Along with that, I do still have the Addicted photo book. It's probably too big to fit in the frame. It is. But I do still have that as well. I think I did a video on this too. And that link will be down below. I really used to film a lot back then. So, yep, I still own that. And I guess since we are on the Addicted train, might as well move into the DVD. Yes, I still do have the Addicted DVD set. If you want to take a better look at this video, a better look at this set, I did make another video for it. Link will be down below. But yes, this is the complete series. This is the Taiwanese release. This does not have English subs, unfortunately. But if you do want to watch this English subbed, it is on Viki, but this is the uncut version. There's not much difference between this and Viki from what I've noticed, but there is like a few like extra scenes that just weren't there. All the romantic scenes are still on Viki, but this just had like a few extra little bits that Viki didn't as well as extra scenes behind the scenes. So, you know, this is important to anyone who likes this show. And also, it was my first BL, so I really had to do it first. Like, it is my first BL. It's what got me into it. Moving on to my second BL, because I'm going to do it just like I did with Standard, is SOTUS. I only have Season 2, but I love SOTUS. I don't love it as much as I used to. You're problematic as fuck. Still love you, though. But, you know, I still have a lot of love for this series because it was one of my firsts. So, you know, I did a video on this set. It is, and I'll leave the link in the description. I keep saying that, but I just had to keep leaving links because I did make a lot of these videos back then, if you want to see more about this. Along with SOTUS S, I also have SOTUS, The Memories Live on Stage. So this is the concert that came out, you know, after SOTUS S. So it recaps the entire series. in a funny concert form. I also did a video on that as well. But this is the complete set. I bought it a few years ago. Still have everything that comes inside, along with the fun little pencil pouch with the little keychains. I still have that. So that's all for my SOTUS collection. I do eventually want to get season 1 as well. And maybe the R Sky DVD, but that was a Japanese release. And Japanese releases for Thai BL and like imported shows in general can be really expensive. So I don't know if I ever get my hands on that. So now I'm just going to go in random order of other stuff that I have in my collection, because there is like one thing I'll leave towards the end because that is a collection in itself. But for now, I'm just going to go in random order. I have the Untamed. I was planning to do a video for this and I never ended up doing it. But this is a bootleg release. But for being a bootleg release, it's really, really good. The Untamed, if you don't know, I'm absolutely fucking obsessed with Modao and I love the story and the characters. And once I finished watching the donghua, I started watching the drama and I became obsessed. So I definitely needed to own this. So this is the complete series. It's 8-disc set with 50 episodes, English subs. It's region all, so anybody can watch it. The subs, yeah, it only has English subs, and the audio is only Chinese. It is a very interesting release. It's a bootleg, but for being a bootleg, I'm going to just quickly show a bit of it, but it's an amazing set for being a bootleg. I mean, these discs look amazing. It really looks almost official. If you didn't know anything about these sets, you would definitely think it's official, but it is not. That being said, it is very good quality. Next, we have Cherry Magic. And if you don't know about Cherry Magic, it's really, really, really cute. This is another set that I wanted to do a review on and I just never got around to doing it. Cherry Magic is a Japanese BL. And it's really, really cute. It's about like a 30-year-old who is a virgin and he's like never had anything. And apparently in this story, when you're 30 and you're still a virgin, you get superpowers. So homie here can like hear people's minds and shit from what I can remember. And I really ended up loving this show. It is so cute. And this bootleg's actually really nice. On the inside here, like you get like summary of all the characters, and I believe it should show their actor as well. You know, it's a really nice little set. It's holographic. I believe these sets are Chinese bootlegs, I think, if I'm not mistaken, because they kind of have a different packaging than the Malaysian ones do. But even still, this set is really nice. The one thing about this one is that the inside doesn't have any art. It's just the outside. But it's still a really nice set and does have English subtitles. As you can see on the front here, the audio is Japanese and the subs are Chinese and English. So it's really nice. If you haven't seen this, I do highly recommend watching it. It's adorable. So this next series, again, I'm going to have to explain. It is He's Coming to Me. This obviously is not the Blu-ray box, the Japanese Blu-ray box. So this was a fan sub. Back then, when I had gotten the fan sub, there was no official physical release for He's Coming to Me, and I had it just disc only. But after the Japanese release, I decided to make a cover for this, because the Japanese release is really fucking expensive and does not have English subs. So I just made, you know, a cover. I used the Japanese art, made my own back cover. It is not perfect by any means. I never claim to be an expert, but it's just for my own collection. And I just have this set. It was really a really, really good show. And I just really wanted to own it, and back then there was no official set. It's He's Coming to Me. I cannot complain. That is such a good show. Please go watch it. Alright, and our last little set. If you've been on this channel for a while, and you know what I've reviewed in the past, then you should know what I'm talking about here. We have History 2. It is both Right or Wrong and Boundaries Crossed. We have History 3 Trapped. And History 3 Make Our Days Count. I do have all three of these. And they are very, very special to me. History definitely has a history when it comes to BL. Season 1 was kind of iffy. That's the only DVD set that I don't own out of the series. That's the only one I don't have. History 2 did a lot better. History 3 Trapped, to me personally, was like where it peaked. History 3 Make Our Days Count was amazing, but that ending was awful, and it really kind of fell off from there, because History 4, they never made a DVD set for that. History 5 was actually really good, but I don't think they'll make a DVD set for that either. And if they did, it'd be kind of weird, like not having one for 4. So I kind of hope that they release 4 and 5 together, so that way I could just have them both like in this set, because I do want to continue this collection. I was gonna make like a whole video about the history series. I just never got around to it. I probably never will get to do that if I'm completely honest. It's a big rabbit hole. It is, but I'm very happy to own these 3 volumes right here. Well, these 3 seasons. They mean a lot to me, and they're really great shows. So they're easily available on Viki. If you want to watch them, please go do so with English subs. All 3 of these sets have English subs. I also made a video about these 3 sets. Links down below. Thank you guys so much for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it. It's kind of short, but you know, I've been wanting to make this kind of video for a while, and I figured I haven't bought any sets in a while, so I figured now's the time to do it while I'm kind of like in like a hiatus for collecting. But I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please like and subscribe for more Asian drama and K-pop content, because here at Sarangayo Oppa, that is what we do. Hopefully in the future I will be able to do my K-pop album collection, but that's gonna take a while. There's a lot there. Wish me luck. That's gonna take a long time. Thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you soon. Bye.